I was gonna start a moment earlier, but I started choking on my water, and I thought, no, I can't start the stream with that. That's just gonna color the whole atmosphere. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to more Bug Fables. As I delve into the post game, I notice Queen Elizant is here too, as well as Jade. You know, the lady that sold us all the stew, because we're like the Bug Rangers? Yeah, that lady behind Kaboo. Leaf is still not with me and Kaboo, but he's hanging out with Elizant, which, you know what? I will accept. So, that's cool. See in here. Perfect. I hope the volume's good. So, I did actually remember to do a little prep off stream. I haven't talked to anyone important. What I did do is run the card tournament a couple times. I got some berries. I actually put a bunch in the bank and tried leaving it running for a couple hours to gain some interest, and then I moved my laptop. And when this Windows Surface, sometimes it has a detachable screen, and when that sometimes gets jostled, whatever games I'm running crash. So, goodbye, investment. Okay! How's it going? By the way, I meant to ask, I know you were planning on streaming Don't Starve at some point. Did you ever get around to that? Anyway, we got quests. Okay, cool. That's all you're gonna say, huh? What do we got? Confidential. Salutations, my fellow explorers. I would prefer not to disturb your schedules, but this is a mission Kina and I cannot complete alone. We'll be near the bridge to the Ant Palace for those willing to hear us out. Cool, cool. Alright, what else you got? Loose ends. Oh, Rebecca! Forsaken lands, abandoned city. Why do you need to go there, Rebecca? Maybe she's super tough. A New Hope? Found crops we can grow inside the Deadlands. Cool. Okay. Queen Vanessa. I don't remember where Queen Vanessa is. We'll find her. Getting bored. Team Snakemouth cleared all the bounties. What's left for good ol' us to do? Now there's no reason to. We can't help but want to fight. Any volunteers will be in the place. I don't know where the place is. Was there someplace Team Slacker always hung out? Team Slacker ain't a joke? Oh, so this is one of the super bosses I've heard about. Also, I also messed with the little medals off screen. Kaboo has more hit points. I also gave him the Heartberry I've been hoarding. I'm gonna take a snooze. Hey, Theta. You're on Xbox, and you can't see the chat, but you'll be streaming it after the stream. Oh, you have started streaming it. Excellent. The place is Shade's Hideout. Okay, that was gonna be my first guess, because it's close. Something I did notice earlier while putting berries in the bank. Originally, I had put a bunch more in and then realized you got some dialogue for going over 500, so I reloaded and only put $4.99 in the bank, because I don't want to miss out on that. Hello. Welcome. Oh, it's you! Whoa, you've really saved up! You've reached 500 berries in your account! Well, yeah. Saving up's really important. You're now a platinum member! That sounds like... what's the reward? Your interest's been doubled, and you get this fancy card. Ooh. Alright! I'm gonna get way better return on investments. V, did you not trust the bank? You know about returns on investments? Look, what matters is we're getting rich. Wow, I'm surprised. Next you'll tell me V's been playing the stock market. I also realized I forgot to tattle this lady because I would have commented on it before. Because... See, V? There is no problem here. What if after we put in a huge deposit, they just steal our money and run to a hot spring or something? Come on. Have more faith in our land's bank system. Where have I encountered that exact scenario before? I'm watching you, lady. Weird CV saying to save for Moolah. She saves a lot, though. I mean, we did use her savings to buy a toy. Do you guys say anything different now that I'm, you know, we're the heroes of Bulgaria? Nope, you don't. You're not sure what's left to spend money on? Yeah, not much, but I did it. Although, I did remember, I was gonna do the Cave of Trials first because I did kit out my inventory with some stuff. And also notice that the Queen's dinner is really just the tangy carpaccio with the donut shoved in it. So, Fry doesn't even do anything except replate it. But I remember, I can't remember if it was Theta or someone else said that if I have 4 tangy berries in my inventory for doing the cave, something interesting will happen. I don't know if it'll be noticeable right away. Curse you, Millabelle, you were gonna use those Geo. We did get to beat her up, though. Why are they surprised? It has to do with money. Of course V knows about it, right? I still have to buy the hard mode badges from the traveling shop. Oh, perfect. So I was gonna check out the Cave of Trials, both regular. I'm not sure if like having 4 tangy berries, does it vastly change the experience? Like would I invest 40 minutes into it with the tangy berries and then have to do it again to see the full content? Or someone else, it wasn't you. But I could do it. How many berries do I have right now? 85. I would need 160 to get 4 tangy berries. What's in my inventory? It's full. I'm already kitted out to try the cave, so why don't we do that first? Since I set my badges and filled my inventory and everything. Actually, you know what? No. You know what I want to do first? Because I've been thinking about it this whole time. Is, this. With the Wasp King defeated, Kaboo finally feels it's time to give his friends a proper goodbye. Traveled back to the Beast Lair in the Wild Swampland and be there for him. Kaboo deserves it. I'm actually going to do that first, and then we're going to do the cave. I think it would actually be slightly faster if I did this. Does V have a line of credit with that platinum card now? 16-year-old with a credit card. I just forgot where I was going. Right, this way. V's search history, how to break the economy and get all of its money. So, my brother has done that in some MMOs before. Like, he would do things like, say, find... Oh, hello. Hang on, I need to focus on... Actually, no, it'd be faster if I go to the village. Hello, Riz. Like, say you find an item that people need, but is ubiquitous because it's all over the market board, so he would buy all of it and then mark it up for a big price, or he would spend forever farming resources and then just marking up the prices for them. I've thought about kind of doing that for some stuff I've seen in Final Fantasy XIV. Because sometimes you'll find someone on the market board who will put in, like, an item, multiples of an item for, like, oh, I don't bug me not on, for way lower than they actually go for. I'm just gonna book it. And then I press the wrong button because I'm thinking about... Alright, Chompy. So I've thought about, like, buying them all and then, like, putting them back on the market board at a higher price, but I can't be bothered. Stonks. So you looked up the Tangy Berry thing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention while I'm doing this now. There we go. And you quote, appearing only if a Tangy Berry is in the 4th item slot or 4 total Tangy Berries are in inventory at the time of completion. Oh, okay. So it looks like getting a Tangy Berry in an item slot would be more sensible. Because that way I don't have to sacrifice my whole inventory. Well, thank you. I'm probably gonna have to, like, store things and then take things out so the Tangy Berry is the 4th item in my inventory. But I want to know what happens, so worth it, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Still makes you think about that Cinnabar Surf glitch and red and blue. I remember being astonished, trying that for myself and discovering it was real. Because, you know, like, back in the day, those kind of rumors about things were ubiquitous, like Mew under the truck. or Luigi in Mario 64, so you don't really expect anything to work. So that was astonishing. Sorry, I forgot that was not a straight walk back. Sorry, Kaboo. No, here we go. Oh. Master Bit, I really did it. I found the everlasting sapling. Even though it's only because of your sacrifice. My new friends cannot replace you, but they're good. I wish you could have met them. Bit, you would have thought Leaf was so cool. Master, you would have scolded V so much. Those meetings that cannot happen, I will keep them in my heart. I'll come back to visit. Rest easy now. Thank you both for waiting. This is a big weight off my chest. No problem. Let's go. Even with that beast gone, it's no place to lounge around. Yeah. Until next time. This is so sad. Can we hit 50 berries? Ah, Kaboo. I can't. Yeah, this is the same text as before, but... Somebody please hug this bug. I know this is not what I wanted. I know I said in the art I posted earlier that Kaboo needs to be kinder to himself because he's so caring and takes such... Like, he does his best to look after other bugs, but he does not give himself the same respect. You don't think there's a single indicator in the game that the tangy berry thing is a thing? That is really convoluted. You know, many kids who tried to trick you with fake game secrets, some of them you actually fell for. The Sonic and Melee just beat 10 enemies in Cruel Melee. I remember EGM, the magazine, posting that. I remember they also did, it was like a Kingdom Hearts kart racer for their April Fools. I know they did Wind Waker remade in the Twilight Princess style for April Fools. I forget the rest. Oh, hello. Is that Ian? Is she in a cocoon? Or a pupa? It might be a pupa. Team Snakemouth. I was hoping you'd be the ones to take my request. What's up with Yin? She's become a pupa? Yeah. After the ceremony, she just woke up like this. She should mature soon, then. I doubt it. You see, I've been researching Yin. In the first place, she shouldn't have been a caterpillar for so long. Are you worried she'll get stuck as a pupa? I wish. Kina, please. Yeah, but I've got a theory. After you enter the far grasslands, head west, and then keep walking north. I'll explain everything there. Gotcha. We'll meet up there. Don't keep us waiting, okay? I was just there. Has anyone ever had to be put to sleep for a procedure for something you've never had to before and you're really nervous? I've heard I did when I was really small, but I don't remember anything about it, so I can't help you there. Oh, they scheduled you for endoscopy. I hope it helps. You were in kindergarten, laughed at them for thinking you'll fall asleep, and next thing, you think you're seeing 6 of the same doctor. You had to once. It was a very quick experience, and you barely remember it. That's what I've heard. You seen? I know there's like some video of a guy trying to challenge himself to count to 20, or count down from 20, and he gets to like 18, and he passes out. You had to get some teeth removed, and you thought your finger was flying away. Goodness. Meatball, spaghetti underneath. Goodness. Oh, you're gonna do fine, Snaily. We're here for you. Do I want to go to the far grasslands? No. Focus. We're gonna do the Cave of Trials, which is this way. Actually, no. I have to get the Tangy Berry to do this right and do some inventory shuffling. But I really want to know, so... Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna take the compass. I'm gonna go to Metal Island. I'm gonna get a tangy berry after I store something to Amber. Actually, store everything with Amber. Fair warning, you may say stupid things when you wake up. Have you guys seen the post where someone was talking about having their wisdom tooth out? So they were obviously on a bunch of painkillers, and they said for some reason they really wanted to listen to Led Zeppelin, even though they never listened to Led Zeppelin. And they said they were trying so hard to search for Led Zeppelin and couldn't do it, to the point where they were in tears. And then they went to sleep and woke up, and I need to take one more thing out. And they realized, when they were a little more sober, that they had been typing in Google Loop Zoop. You wish you were gassed for your wisdom teeth. You just had a lot of anesthesia injections for it. Ouch. There's also that Tumblr post of someone saying they were out of their mind on pain meds after getting their wisdom tooth out. Oh, I haven't read this guy's dialogue. If you still have some gold left, you better buy some more. I mean, I read his dialogue, just not the buy stuff dialogue. But, they were playing Super Mario 3D World, and had taken a picture on their phone of themselves as Peach with the Goomba head on, and texted somebody saying, I am Gonkba, and someone replied, you are Gonkba, and they replied, how? I think about that a lot. Alright, let's take out all my good junk. So I had the Queen's Dinner. I'm just going to assume this is in the order I left it in. I'll take a stew instead of a yam. Let me tell you, anesthesia has the weirdest taste ever. Oh no. You also ran into a girl you were crushing on after the surgery. Oh no! I hope she understood. You woke up after the teeth removal and said, can we drive to McFried Donkeys? I have not had any sort of procedure like that, and hopefully I will never have to do that. But I'd always be worried about saying something really stupid on pain medicine. I mean, I sound silly. I think I say silly things regardless. But that would be even worse, because I wouldn't remember doing it. And at least streaming, I have a record of all the silly things I say. I don't know why I keep looking at my health thinking we're not healed. Everything below your upper jaw was numb. You bumbled out, hey Jill, and just kept on walking. Maybe that's for the best. Hello, Snail. Not to be confused with her friend Snaily. Cave was this way. But yeah, best of luck to you, Snaily. You're gonna be okay. Didn't even give her time to react, just Speedy Gonzalez out of there. Definitely for the best. Hopefully her name was actually Jill. That would be really funny otherwise. Do you mind? Ugh. I'm trying to do a thing. Welcome back, Joe. Okay. Does he say anything interesting? Highest damage in one turn, 60. I'm going to assume that was probably mostly V. Oh. I didn't even know it kept track of those. Make sure I have the victory badge on. Pretty sure I do. Let me check equipped. Yeah, so HP, TP, Power Exchange, Triumph Buzz, Victory Buzz. I got some regen for Kaboo. TP Core. If he's taunting, I figured maybe Spiky Bod. I got Charge Up. There might be some other better medals, but I spent most of today working on art, so I didn't think too hard about this. And I'm sure there's better medals I could buy too, but it is decent, maybe. You think you've actually done that? Once you called someone Lillian when her name was Jess. Her name is Jillian, but there was no way you were going to be able to say all that without spitting. Definitely for the best. I know I've definitely called people the wrong name just in my line of work, because I have a bit of a problem with facial blindness. And sometimes it's hard to tell people apart, even more so in this era of everybody wearing masks, or like, I won't recognize a regular right away. Anyway, hello. I put me in the front. Welcome back, challengers. Are you ready to try the Cave of Trials? What do we get? For each 10 completed trials, you get... Oh, right, okay, it's like the... Okay. Do not worry about spending your items. They will return just as they were at the end of battle. Oh! Okay, so that's good to know, so I don't have to worry about hoarding all my items for the very bottom. Very well. Let's load up the trial program. You don't even know a Lillian. Battle 1 of 50. Let's go. You're terrible with people's faces. Solidarity. They really did say our items get restored after battle, right? So I could just use like a hit all attack and then heal our TP next battle and it's fine. You've confused people for other people that look nothing like them. Oh, man. Same hat. Let's just use this. Oh, no. Oh, well, you know what? It worked. Well, I'm going to test the TP regeneration, or the item theory, next battle, and if it doesn't in fact work, I will just reload and then not use an item. Congratulations! Here comes the next challenge! Oh boy. Okay, let's test this out. Okay, how many do we have left now? 1... Yeah, I just realized, do I need to finish the Cave of Trials with the... Oh no, okay, with the Tangy Berry in the 4th slot. It'll... Because our items should regenerate, then it'll always be there. I don't have to worry about not using stuff. I forgot about Fly Drop. Items do come back, perfect. I don't know what I was thinking. I stopped to think about Mario Party, is what. I do have the Tangy Berry in the 4th slot. I will triple check. I'm pretty sure it's there. Have you not seen Bowling Ball V? It's very good. Again, I don't know how she feels about it, but... Should... 1, 2... Oh no, it's in the 3rd slot? Heck, I thought it was in the 4th. Oh, okay. I'm gonna reload. Or can I reload? Well, I think I have to flee and then reload. Wow, I'm glad you said something. I totally thought it was in the 4th, and it wasn't! So items 1 to 3 are off the table. Okay. That's good to know. Boy, that was really silly. Ha! Oh well, we caught it early. One time at your first job, you completely did not recognize an employee that had been there longer than you had. Okay, so it's here. It is here. I just can't use items 1 to 4. Okay. So when do items come, like, do they come back not between battles, but, like, at the very end of everything? Like, after I finished everything, then I'd have to be more conservative with my TP. Items come back. Okay, well, like, do they come back between every battle? Is what I'm concerned about. I think that's what this hologram said. But I just want to make sure. I mean, at least so I can use one of the berry smoothies. I don't think I would need 2 in one battle, hopefully. With the Queen's dinner and stuff. And I'm reading this. They'd been there longer than you had, and you asked them, "Hey, are you new here? I haven't seen you before." And he just blankly stared at you in disbelief because you had seen each other several times beforehand. Oh no. Okay, when I'm all done, so not during battle. Okay. I kind of want to shuffle around my items then so I can use that extra berry smoothie. I'm sorry, this is such a pain in the tail, but I'm gonna do it. It's Friday. Doesn't matter if we go late. What do you mean I can't dig in this area? How dare you? I've had, not recently, thankfully, but I've had coworkers come in on their off days, and I'll ask, "Oh, what store are you from?" Because I would have difficulty recognizing people if they're not in our, corporate regalia. Let's see, where's the closest amber? I don't remember. Golden Settlement, sure. I haven't seen bats lately either. I hope they're okay. What a pain in the thorax. I shouldn't need to use items, so I guess because I have Triumph Buzz, huh? Okay. Never mind. Okay, okay. I guess I could just then reload again, right? Since my last save was, boy oh boy. It's like Tuesday brain, but it's Friday. Can you believe? If I manage your TP properly, I shouldn't run out between the few healing points. I wonder then if it would be better to put even another TP plus on instead of like spiked bod. So it's only I think like 1 extra damage. Maybe I'll do that and then use Venus to heal the difference just in case. Sorry, Kaboo. I don't know why he can't damage people with his horn anyway. Just to be on the safe side. You love my bug Fables art. You can't get enough bug hugs. Thank you! It was you and also some people in the Discord that asked for bug hugs, so I thought I would deliver again. You got through with 50 TP, no problem. Oh, well that's good to know. Okay. So I can't go too ham on my attacks. V gives a thug bug a bug hug. Like, why can I never remember their names? Heishi and the other dude. Joe Pesci and the other dude. I'm so sorry, I can't remember their names. So I haven't seen it, but apparently Kaboo's tattle for one of them is a Kamen Rider reference. Because I remember reading the tattle log, and he says, now let's count up your sins, which I thought was just so so shonen of him. But apparently that is a thing from Kamen Rider, which is delightful. I mean, Kaboo does canonically love the Bug Rangers, which I assume are some kind of tokusatsu show, so it works. You're on hard mode, so things are a bit tankier. I should be fine. Oh, wonderful. Don't worry if I don't know the names. You don't know them, period? Yeah, I've never been great with names myself. Like, how many... I think I've said before, I've played so many Pokemon games over the years, and I never remember towns. I remember all the towns from Gen 1, and most of the towns from Gen 2. And I remember some of the towns from Gen 3, and then it's like... I didn't guard that. Some of the towns from Gen 4, like... Veilstone? I should have had Kaboo attack for... Oh, no, she's strong enough that it doesn't matter. I have 2 heals, able to be used at every 10th stage. Oh, that's very good to know. Thank you. I feel like a fake Pokemon fan. Is it worth taunting, I wonder? I mean, it helps V manage her health a little better since she's in the front. There we go. Get him donut. Atta girl. Ugh. It's been so long, I don't remember how these guys attack. Terrible. If it's not Gen 1 or 3, you won't know the town. Oh, not Gen 2, really? I think out of all the Pokemon games I've played, probably the remakes of Gold and Silver, so Heart Gold, Soul Silver, are the best. I really liked Sun and Moon, because they really pushed the formula. I keep getting Lucamine's battle theme stuck in my head. And on a note, a semi-related note, I'm gonna try and say this as non-spoilery as possible. I really wish you got to fight Lusamine. And I should guard, shouldn't I? And when I say I mean fight Lusamine, I'm not really sure a better way to phrase that. But hopefully those of you that have played know what I mean when I say I wish we could have fought Lusamine. Turn me like, that's what I want. You hate Gen 2. Goodness. Why am I not guarding? I don't know. Terrible. You hate Gen 2. You can't play Gen 2 without your save file being corrupted or deleted. Okay, I swear I'm pressing the guard button. And it's not happening? I'm pressing C. Disconcerting. I mean, it's letting me attack. Maybe my timing is just way off, which is entirely possible since I'm half reading the chat. Oh no, a seedling. We're gonna have to kill it. Leaf will be devastated. Man, she's so strong and I love it. I just want to get rid of this thing. Alright, I have to do this. Don't read the chat. Your last attempt died at Victory Road. You gave up. Gen 2 will forever be unbeaten to you. That is... Sorry, Donut. Understandable. Yeah, okay. Well, that ain't good. I've never actually... to my eternal shame, I've never actually beaten Gen 3. Like, I always stop playing at some point. I don't really know why. Like, I know people joke about the overabundance of water routes, but actually traversing them is a pain in the neck. And I remember my first attempt at going through, I stopped at Kyogre because I was determined to catch it. I didn't want to use the Master Ball. I'm not sure why, because I mean, that's the most obvious time to use the Master Ball. And I spent hours on that fight, and it did not want to get in the ball. Okay, come on, what the heck? My team also wasn't really that optimized, but I'm the kind of person who, you know, a real trainer should win with their favorites. I had a Wingull on my team named Pippi, and I hadn't let her evolve because I like Wingull better than Pelipper. I had a Plusle on my team because I like rabbits. I mean, granted, this was back when it first came out, so I'm sure I would, you know, I have a much better optimized team now. In retrospect, it's just kind of funny at how silly, poorly optimized my team was, but that's okay. Oh, I looked at the chat. Oops, that's fine. What do you... Oh. Oh, so that's what the... Well, I know it's one of the things the Weevils do. You've had literal nightmares about your Animal Crossing save getting corrupted. Like, wake up scared nightmares. Goodness gracious. Gen 3 is your favorite. You like Mudkips. I know it's like... Oh, that's a nice bit of artifacting. Venus Bud. I know that's, you know, an old meme and whatnot, but, I mean, I really like Mudkips, too. That was my starter, when I played, Gen 3, was Mudkip. I named him Takuya, although I said it Takuya, silly enough, because, I had seen some of Digimon Frontier, the 4th season at the time, and the protagonist of that one was Takuya, although they said it Takuya in the English version. And I couldn't think of a better name, so that's what his name wound up being. Now you know. My Mudkip origin story. Someone was speedrunning 100% Animal Crossing no time travel, and their save file got corrupted at the last second. Oh, nightmare scenario. Keep in mind, 100% no time travel for Animal Crossing takes around 10 months. Like, this is, GameCube Animal Crossing, yeah? Like, geez, that's rough. Like, this slow, steady project. Man, that's a drag. Like, no backup files or anything. Not that I blame them, because you wouldn't really think you would need a backup. Dang. And, like, a backup would require a whole memory card. Don't do that. If I use V's secret stash to heal Kaboo, and then turn Relay back to her. That's terrible. You unironically like Mudkips. Yeah, you should. You should unironically like Mudkips. They're very good friends. Yeah, I'm just gonna have all of them turn Relay to V. Have her heal Kaboo again. Don't mind the mushroom that's probably dehydrated from sitting in her fluff for who knows how long. Apparently a random bit just flipped for no reason. That is just maximum heartbreaking. The speedrunner community banded together and found what happened and restored the file. Oh, thank goodness. Happy ending. Sorry, Leaf. Walk it off. I could probably heal a little more, actually. Make sure everybody's patched up. Swampert is your favorite Pokemon, so you're 100% behind the meme. Swampert is also a great choice. My favorite, I feel like I might have touched this on one of the earlier streams where I was talking about Pokemon while exploring the Hive, is still Pikachu, I think. Pikachu is the first one I really liked. My second favorite is probably Crobat, which I know is a weird swerve in a different direction. But when I played Diamonds, I wound up catching a Zubat on a whim in one of the early caves. I never trained a Zubat before, so I did. Her name was Vesper, and I found out she was great. I also played Pokemon Battle Revolution on the Wii, the one with the online functionality. And I had a lot of success, actually, in double battles with Vesper, my Crobat, tag teaming with Nora, my Golem. I remember Nora actually took down a Giratina all by herself, which I was very impressed by. My strategy with Vesper was a little cheap because she was so fast. She had, I think, was it a Jolly Nature that lowers your special attack but boosts your speed? She was very fast. I didn't EV train because I can't be bothered to do that kind of stuff, which is why I'll never be a serious battler. But, so she was really fast, so what I would often use she had Confuse Ray, she had, I think it was Air Cutter. It was a move that had a chance of flinching, and she was also holding like a King's Rock or like a I don't think it was the Razor Claw. It was some other item that had a chance of making an enemy flinch. And so she would just kind of stun lock them. Didn't always work, obviously, but I felt a little bad, but it... Cinder Ace is a good second, though. For some reason, you named yours Klonoa, and you got really attached to it. Klonoa is an excellent name. I mean, it's got the long ears. Jury's out if it goes, wahoo, though. Sorry that my Klonoa impression is untested and probably bad. Let's just focus on the big guy in front for now. I really like Scorbunny. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of what I named mine. And I'm just blanking. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Rabbit Buddy. I know it's a girl, and I gave her a kind of masculine name. Boy, I forgot. That guy was so potent. It's my chess pin when I played X and Y was a girl, but I gave her the name Mont Blanc. Because a Mont Blanc is a cake with chestnuts in it. It's also a mountain range. And I called her Monty for short. Well, I really hope that didn't, like, mess up my item order. I'm gonna be really sad. I can't remember what I named my score bunny. Oh my gosh, it's driving me crazy. Air Cutter is Flinch, thank you. Yamper is your baby. You need him. You love him. Yamper is the best thing that had ever happened to you. King. Okay, maybe it was a King's Rock. I kept thinking there was another one. You love this electric dog. I do too. Especially it's like little, it's stupid heart butt. Corgis are good. Thinking here. I'll turn Relay to V, have her sharing stash, which won't be as effective because it's mostly a regen heal, but at least it'll... Actually, no, I'm gonna have her use Secret Stash on herself. She needs the more potent healing. You named your female Chespin Jewel because you were considering Chessica, then thought of Jessica Jones, and Jewel was Jessica Jones' superhero name. I remember that. Also clever. By the way, if any of you have Pokemon nicknames you're proud of, please let me know, because I love people's nicknames. Like doing the Max Raid battles in Sword Shield. I was so disappointed whenever I ran into people that did not give nicknames. Oh, once you are done, check near the platform. You should find something of interest. Yes, I do want to keep going. Sorry, I was barely paying attention, Holographic Roach. But yeah, I'd be disappointed when I would encounter players that didn't nickname their Pokemon, because that's a big part of the fun for me. I've seen some good ones. I know, I took screenshots of them and I can't remember what any of them are, and I'm disappointed in myself. Gosh. The only one I can remember off the top of my head is someone's... Cripes, I can't remember the name of it. Grookey's final form. My problem is that, like, I always nickname my Pokemon, so I never learn what their actual names are, or at least it takes me a long time to do so. But they named it Monkey, like M-O-N, 3 ellipses, K-E-Y, 3 ellipses, which is pretty good. I don't know why it took me so long to say that. Like, half reading chat, half focusing on the battle, half thinking about trying to remember what the heck I named my score bunny, because it's driving me crazy. I'm so sorry, my girl. I can't remember. You named your Rowlet Owl City after the song Fireflies. I just like the thought of a Rowlet named Owl City. Mine is named Leilani. It's Hawaiian. It's a type of flower. Oh, that was way too soon to guard. Sorry, Kaboo. Let's see. Do I remember any of my other Swash Pokemon nicknames? Let me think. Oh, you dumped your X and Y starter for Torchic and Charmander. You have no shame. Yeah, Chespin is an X and Y starter. Chespin is like the one nobody remembers or like nobody cares about. You've also got Froakie and Fennekin. Froakie's good. I'm kind of on Fennekin. It's cute enough, I suppose. But nah, I like Chespin. Don't love Chespin's evolved forms as much, but let's see. I have a Sirfetch'd named Agnes. I've got a Galarian Rapidash named Almothea after the last unicorn. Oh, it's a Beeboop! I was thinking about these things earlier and how silly their names are. Let's see, Donut can kill that, but she won't get a turn before Kaboo has to go, so I'll just have him. I'm blanking so hard. I think because I'm streaming. It's driving me crazy. I can't remember my team. Right, you jump out. Cowboy Beeboop. I feel like somebody actually did make that joke. You're impartial to the starters from 5 to 7. That's fair. I mean, as I said, I like Chespin. I guess Kaboo can just get this guy. mean, I really like Score. Well, okay, Score Bunny is 8, so I guess I'm not having to argue for Score Bunny. Kind of took me a bit for the starters from 7 to grow on me. I kind of wish I hadn't taken Rowlet. And not just because when I finally got to check out Leilani's IVs, they were absolute garbage. But, like, I originally thought of taking Litten, and then I didn't for some reason. I have no idea why, which I kind of regretted. Because I would find grass or ghost types that I wanted to use, like, say, Mimikyu. But then, like, oh, well, I better not, because it would be redundant. Says the person who had, like, multiple bug types on her team. Look, I like bug type Pokemon. Don't do that. Bee-boop. Bee-boop. The best name in this whole game. Name of the year. Oh yeah, you weren't here for the Hive, Oak. Yeah, when we explored the Hive, there are these enemies called Bee-boops, including a cutscene just before the boss, where I believe Kaboo delegates to other explorers, you take care of the Bee-boops. Sorry, you take care of the Bee-boops. And, you know, he's trying to be serious, but it's just Bee-boop. Speaking of starters, someone remixed Marnie's theme with King Dedede, and now you want Marnie to have a Galarian Empoleon. You know what? I'm down with that. Only if the Galarian Empoleon gets like a big hammer, though. Maybe made out of ice. I felt like compared to Sun and Moon, that Swash, I don't know if other people call it Swash, but I'm calling it Swash. The story was really lacking, and I felt like, especially with regards to Team Yell, they just felt really underwhelming. I thought they would be more of an antagonist, but they're just kind of goofy, which is fine, but they weren't as memorable as Team Skull, I think. What do you get when you cross a beetle with a rabbit? What do you get when you cross a beetle with a rabbit? I really hope this is leading to a bad joke. If I'm silent for any period, it's because I'm still trying to think of my Cinderace's name. Bugs Bunny. I love Bugs Bunny, so I doubly enjoy that joke. You skipped Sun and Moon, couldn't be bothered. Oh. I think if you're in the mood for an older Pokemon game, I think Sun and Moon is genuinely worth your time. It takes more risks, it plays with the formula a little more. I actually was engaged in the plot and characters, which doesn't tend to happen in a Pokemon game. Especially with regards to Black and White. I didn't like N as an antagonist, so it just felt really weak to me. Honestly, at this point, if you want a game like Pokemon, you'd rather play Mega 10 or Persona. That's fair. But do the demons you summon say their own name? They could. Can you summon a Slowpoke in Mega 10? Could somebody mod that in, please? I did see, I think I retweeted it, somebody made their own custom race for D&D. Maybe I should burn some TP in these guys, because I think they do explode. Somebody made their own custom race for D&D of Slowpoke, which is just a thing of beauty. Actually, I feel like Frost Bowling might still be overkill. Which was really cute, and the descriptions were quite inspired. I forgot you did that. I can only target the back one, okay. Thinking here. Oops! I didn't mean to do that. Alright, you know what? Fine, I'll just use Frost Bowling. I should have done it to begin with. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing here. And then I fumbled. Oh, it doesn't even get the ones in the ground. I should have done it to start with. Hubris. Okay, I'm actually gonna turn relay back to Kaboo. I'm gonna taunt. No, I'm not. I hit the wrong... whatever. Whatever! Paying for my hubris. Ugh. Speaking of, you spent several hours after stream Tuesday just doing prep work to beat Lavenza. Is Lavenza some sort of super boss? Because that sounds about right. I know you were prepping to do that. Were they the one that you mentioned just instant killed you? Because I know Megaten bosses love to do the thing where if you break some rule of theirs, then they just destroy you. Oh no. Oh. Well, that's not good. Whoops. Yeah, I really should have just used Frost Bowling at the start and not try to be cheap. Because, obviously I've had to pay for using more TP. Another hit when V blows up the ball. Oh, right. I totally forgot about that too. Haha. Exponentially silly me. Okay, let's have Leaf get this one. Donut will finish off the other one, and then we'll lick our wounds afterwards. Sorry, V. What did the melon say to the other melon after being proposed to? No, we are too young. We can't elope. I've seen that one in the grocery store. Someone in the grocery store near me does, they're a very talented artist. I have no idea who they are. It's just somebody who works at that store. Does some great art. And, I've seen them draw, dang it, a cute poster with those exact words on it. Welcome to the joke arc. I don't know if I'm prepared for the joke arc. Nah, heck with it. Maybe I should have aimed a little lower, but that's okay. You saw it on a popsicle stick? Hello, Blue Aqua Cat. I hope you're in the mood for some bad jokes. I'm always in the mood for some bad jokes. Even if I groan, that's just a nod of approval. Now we're gonna have to be more conservative about our TP uses and our items in the next few battles to make up for that faux pas of mine. Man, if I had just used Frost Bowling, we wouldn't any of us be in this mess, and yet here we are. But you know what? I'm not gonna miss reading the chat, because then I'm missing out on some good bad jokes. I don't think I can kill both of these in one go. Leaf had only... Oh no, Leaf has... Did he kill the other one? I don't know. Guess I'd have to turn Relay to V to knock that one down, and Donut can't finish off the one in the bottom. Every so often, I just remember that I named our Chomper Donut, and it makes me smile. Oh, you've been lurking for a bit. Well, welcome. I forgot my queen's lunch. And V, I guess. Oh, terrible. I'm actually gonna have to use one of those heals when we get to, like, the 20th battle. I'll have a good one, Joe. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for contributing to the bad joke pile. Everyone and anyone is welcome to contribute to the bad joke pile. You know, if I'm just gonna heal, I might as well just use a little more TP. There we go. No! Oh, man. I didn't think they would run. Like, I thought they would lose their turn after I unfroze them. How does it steal my stuff if it's a hologram? Or is this one of those things I'm not supposed to think about too hard? It's probably that. I'm just gonna have Kabuton for now, I think. Magic trademark. It's terrible magic. I don't approve of this magic. Give me my replated berry carpaccio with a donut haphazardly shoved inside of it. And it's even better because Cut makes it by throwing them both into a nebulous pot of soup. No, that was way too soon. It wasn't, I don't think it was the first one of 3. Oh man, can you imagine? Do I have to restart? I think I have to restart. Well, I think it'd be faster just to, like, flee this and then reload. I'm just gonna flee this and reload. I'm sorry, everybody. It was. I can't believe you stupid thief. Razin Frazin, how dare you? Don't tell me is this challenge too tough. I want to know what the reward is. Is that it? Ha! Ha! Like you're mocking me! You lousy. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not going to finish the post-game stuff tonight, so guess what? We're probably going to have more Bug Fables on Tuesday. I hope you all aren't sick of it. I'm not. I'm loving it. I wonder if he just... Did they zero in specifically on rare items? It wasn't even the 4... Like, he stole a queen's dinner. And yet, the tangy berry got moved. All chefs are magic, and so is cooking in general. I agree. I mean, not just in this game. In real life. I say this as someone who cooks on the regular. But... I can't believe he just replated the fancy dinner. Ugh. And then I pressed it too soon. This is just all a metaphor for my mental state right now. We're only gonna get to kill one this turn anyway, so whatever. Well, actually, there's some other plot I could do instead. Well, if something happens and we have to restart again, I guess I could put 4 tangy berries in my inventory just to be safe. Man, that's just it's weird, though. Why you do this to me? Random Hollow Bandit. With Team Maki, that's true. I guess I was a little salty because I went to the grasslands to do Kaboo's request. Which, you know, it was cute. I wish it had more meat to it, though. Because the other 2 did. But... And then I saw Maki and Kina, and they want me to go back to the far grassland. And it's like, you guys, I was just... And before the tangy berries get stolen, too. If it happens again, I'll retry on Tuesday. I'll put 4 tangy berries in my inventory. Now that I know that I can kind of get away with not having to use a bunch of my items, then I could probably spare the spaces, I think. And hey, you know what? It was kind of a tire fire because I made too many mistakes in there anyway. Too many rookie mistakes. But while I'm going through all these battles again because hubris, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope your week's been okay. Hope your evening's going alright. And hey, if any of you play Splatoon, there is the Splatfest start of, I think it started already, sorry, the Super Mushroom versus the Superstar Splatfest. You know what, even if you don't play Splatoon, what would you rather have? A Super Mushroom or a Superstar? Give me your opinions. I am Team Kinoko, or Mushroom. Because at least in regards to a Mario game, I would rather have a Mushroom so I could take the extra hit in case I make a mistake. Because Power Stars or Superstars are fleeting, you know? You get like 8 seconds of invincibility, and then what? You stub your toe and you're dead. Doing well, evening is chill and nice. Nice. But yes to Mushroom. Good taste. Do you prefer blue? Blue Aqua Cat? I want to make sure I get everyone's name right. So if there's something you prefer to be called, please let me know. I'm definitely guarding those way too early. Or can I just not guard those? I don't know. It's just that one attack seems weird. Blue for short, or the full thing. Good to know. Thank you. I don't know why I didn't turn relay to V. It's like, what's Donut gonna do? Fall on her face, but it'll be cute. Yeah, oh, why didn't I guard that? I don't know. You know what? I didn't even think about it, but I also have to pick Team Mushroom because of Leaf. If I really wanted to, I could do art for the Splatfest on my Switch. With a drawing of Leaf saying, "Go Team Mushroom, play Bug Fables," but that might be a spoiler. I mean, if you don't have context, then probably not, but, you know, just to be on the safe side. Because I know I would be pretty mad if I got that spoiled for me. Man, that whole bit was really cool. Gosh, this game is so good. I'm really happy that you guys have also been enjoying this game as much as I have. You've been playing Persona 4 Golden, spent like 3 hours setting up mods for it. Are there any good ones, since I haven't started it yet? If there's some mods you could recommend. I mean, like quality of life things, or maybe... I know there was one mod I heard about, I don't know if it's done, because I read about it some months ago, where people were patching back in. Apparently, Yosuke was going to be romanceable, and that got cut, but people have patched it back in. I don't know if it's done, though. This game is a piano. It's pretty grand. Well, you're on fire tonight, Oak. I'm just reading now, mushrooms better in the long run. Exactly! I like sustainability. I forgot that's a long attack. In my platformers, my RPGs, whatever. A community pack mod. So just like various, like a compilation of various fixes and changes and enhancements that people have made, I'm guessing. You've not heard of that patch. Personally, you're not forks of what happens in Persona 4 Arena and Labris. Well, I guess I can't ask because I'll spoil myself. But I am curious. But alas, I'll just have to play for myself, huh? I remember being at a convention once, and I'm sure I've told this story before, and I'm very sorry, playing this video game, Name That Tune. I crushed it, by the way, because that's a weird ability I have. I remember one song had started, and I was thinking this style sounds familiar, but I couldn't place it. But in the audience, there was a Yosuke cosplayer, and I could see him kind of squirming in his seat. And then I thought, is it Persona 4? Yes. Thanks, Yosuke. Quite a bit of mistakes on this port that are fixed with the community pack. And some quality of life things added which you appreciate. I gotta look for that. I'm gonna assume it's probably, like, if I look for mods on Steam, it'll probably be near the top. I haven't really modded many games that I've played before, except for Crypt of the Necrodancer a little bit, which, by the way, I strongly recommend, but with an asterisk, because if you're not a rhythm action person, I've heard people say they find it very difficult. But that stuff is like catnip to me. And also, Slay the Spire a little bit. Not a lot. I usually just play vanilla Slay the Spire, but I've played some fun content pack mods, like, I played a neat Hollow Knight based one where people had added special encounters and enemies and whatnot based on Hollow Knight, which is pretty cool. Oh, you didn't get it off Steam, you got it off Nexus Mod. Oh, well, I can just look there then. You know what, you're right, Theta. The Cave of Trials isn't very hard, items getting stolen notwithstanding, and me missing basic commands notwithstanding, but it's a nice place to just shoot the breeze with all of you. While I just beat up holograms of bugs and cacti. I love the taunt for this thing. Or not the taunt, the tattle. Because, I'm gonna get rid of this thing right now. Because, Kaboo praises its disguise, and he's impressed at how well it works. And V is just... Or rather, Leaf is like, who could fall for a disguise like that? You'd have to be an idiot. I mean, he didn't say it quite so harshly, but the meaning was there. Crypt of the Necro is great, except Arya, and you hate how the final plotline is locked behind her. Yeah. I've played a lot of Crypt of the Necrodancer, but I've never... I mean, I haven't made a huge attempt to do it. But I have not played... I've played as Arya, but I've not gotten past... So for those unaware, when you play as Arya, you work your way backwards through the zones. So I've gotten to, like, the 3rd zone as Arya. That's about it. I should have had Leaf attack the back. Oh, never mind. He does critical damage on that. For those of you who also aren't aware, so Arya is the grandmother of the main character, Cadence. And her whole gimmick is that she's sort of super hard mode. Not super ultra hard mode, though. There's a super ultra hard mode character that I haven't even bothered to unlock. So she dies in 1 hit, can only use the basic starting dagger, which only does 1 damage. If you miss a beat with her, you die. There's some more restrictions. Okay, hang on, I need to pay attention and not screw this up. There we go. It does take everyone's turn, though. That's not great. But we should be able to kill these guys before, if they take anything... Oh, well, you're not even going to take anything. You're just going to be a nuisance. Imagine playing as Arya with Joy-Con drift? Oh, Theta. I'm so sorry. I have it on Steam, so I have not, thankfully, experienced trying to play it with Joy-Con drift, but ugh. Why did V need allergy medicine? She had hives. Ugh. Yeah, I thought you were gonna make, like, a joke about... A chocobo? What? No, a joke about, like... antihistamines? Or something like that, only phrased in a much funnier way. But that's probably better. It's definitely better. It was in the book. Oh, the book needs to step up its game. Good job, Donut. Right. You jump. Oh, I didn't even guard that one. Bad. Would it behoove me to use V's turn to heal Kaboo a little bit? Or is it not that big of a deal? I'm not sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna use... Why can't I use Taunt? Because it's underground? Really? Well, that kind of throws that out the window. We should be able to finish it off, I suppose. I'm still finding myself trying to think of my Score Bunny's name. I think... Was it... No, I didn't. I don't. I think I thought about using Maxine and calling her Max for short. But then I thought everybody's gonna think about Sam and Max. I don't remember if that's what I went with. Maybe it was. I'm just wigging myself out here. For some reason, they left the touchscreen buttons from Golden to the PC port. Oops. That sounds like something Square Enix would do, in all honesty. Because I know they've put some ports of stuff on Steam, like Chrono Trigger, I think Final Fantasy VI, I think even Final Fantasy III, which was originally a 3DS remake, or a DS remake, but they ported it to mobile, and then I think they put the mobile port on Steam. Like, Chrono Trigger, I think, is based on the mobile port of Chrono Trigger DS. Maybe they've changed that now, I don't recall, but either way, it's a little silly. Why did Noah watch anime? He liked the story arcs? Granted, these are groans of approval. I hope you know that. I thought I was ready for you, but I wasn't. You know, a game series has a great pun game that I haven't really played much of because it's a little grindy for my taste. Dragon Quest. Oh, groans of approval, not improvement. Did I say improvement? I meant approval. Yeah, Dragon Quest has some great puns. I've played a bit of Dragon Quest 9, maybe like 10 hours of it. I spent a weirdly long time on the game Fortune Street, if any of you are familiar with that. It's a Dragon Quest game. Well, it's originally based on the Dragon Quest property, but it's been crossed over with a bunch of other properties like Final Fantasy. Pardon me. And there was... It's been in Japan for quite a long time, but I think the first one, maybe the only one to get released here in English, was Fortune Street on the Wii. It's basically like Monopoly. And I hate Monopoly. It takes forever. It's not fun. There's no skill involved. And yet I spent a long time playing Fortune Street, like with my brother on the Wii. I don't know why, to the point where I didn't, but I thought about acquiring importing a copy of one of the Fortune Streets on the DS. Specifically because the DS was not region locked. And, you know, my Japanese, I think, was almost non-existent at that time. But you don't really need to read a lot, I think, to play not Monopoly. Giving this community pack one last look over. It's all pretty great. Some of them you may want to leave off, like the cheat sheets for the class quizzes and social link, but everything else is good. When I played Persona 3, I cheated a little bit on some of the class quizzes, just the history ones, because they would ask you about like figures in Japanese history, and like, I'm not gonna know that. Come on. I can either look it up in Google or I can get it wrong and then reload my save and redo the day. What do you think I'm gonna do? What room has no doors or windows? A mushroom? Oh, Leaf is here. You can't just say that. I think he'd probably find it funny. I really want the game to delve more into the whole... just this whole situation. One thing that's odd is it seems it restores the original Juna's theme song that sang throughout the whole game, which has a completely different beat from the one English Nanako sings. Interesting. Is there a way to switch them? Or like disable that in the mod, or nah? What's a friendly scoop of frozen yogurt? Nice cream. You don't have to stop. I'm enjoying it. I mean, hey, I'm otherwise just fighting these mindless battles and trying not to flub up too many action commands, so I have fun with them. You only know Fortune Street because of the amazing Bowser's Castle theme it had. I forgot about that. I need to go look it up again, because, oh, you're the guys that I was going to use Frost Bowling on, and then I didn't, and then I regretted it? Is there not, like, a better command I could be using, though? There's Icicle Rain, but it's weak. Or rather, it doesn't do enough damage for its cost. You always cheat on the class quizzes. How else are you supposed to know super ancient trivia? Okay, I'm gonna deliberately flub this attack with Donut because I don't want her to break the ice. Good girl. Yeah, because I didn't want this guy to take a turn and then steal something from me again. I'm watching you, buddy. I tried not to cheat on the quizzes, but yeah, again, like Japanese history, I'm not gonna know that. I barely know Canadian history. That stuff has never been my strong suit. Sort of the rote memorization, names and dates. Why did the carpenter become a comedian? He had a funny drill bit, but it was also kind of boring. She has a do nothing command. You know, somehow I just completely failed to notice that. That's good to know. Maybe I just like watching her fall on her face. No, I could never do that to you, Donut. I'm sorry. She looks like she wouldn't take fall damage. Aha! Nice try. I kind of sort of remembered you guys did that. I'm trying to remember, did I ever post anywhere? I must have posted screenshots with my Pokemon team in it. Because I know I took some with the Switch Capture software and put them on Twitter. Especially, I would take pictures during, like, Dynamax raids, when I saw other trainers with cool Pokemon names. You know, I realized sometime after playing this game that I should get a Frostmoth and name it Leaf. History usually has one of the highest level up requirements, or the highest requirements to level up in Persona. You can't afford to not get that one knowledge point. Especially in Royal, they practically doubled it. Oh, so it's much harder to get max stats and get all the social links. Oh, okay, then yeah, I fully condone the cheating. Cheat away. The snowman quit his job recently. Oh no. What am I doing? I kind of stalled because I was trying to think of what the punchline would be. Oh yeah, I'm guarding that way too soon. Then I thought, no, it's not fun if I guess the punchline. Turns out you can't take serving iced coffee as a barista. Do you know what my job is, Oak? I don't say that to be contentious. I'm genuinely curious, because if you don't, it's even funnier. Even with your knowledge from playing Persona 5, you missed 3 social links completely because you're out of time. That was one of the stressful things I found about Persona 3 when I played it, was just trying to level up social links. I didn't want to miss any or accidentally get locked out of something, you know. And I thought, I don't know, like, necessarily what days people aren't going to be available. I had to prioritize. Well, I do serve coffee And I do live in Canada, and it's cold here. Maybe I am a barista. But yes, I am in fact a barista. Now you know. Oh boy, that's a lot of chompies. It is a big boy. Do I want to unfreeze it right now? I wish I could just get the dude in the back. I think I'm gonna hold off so it doesn't... She does have a do nothing command. I just somehow never saw it because it was obscured behind attack. Well, hey, Donut, you don't have to fall on your face today. Isn't that great? Leaf probably thinks it's cute. Maybe I'm depriving him of that joy. Donut's father is here. You've been consorting with bugs. Go to your room, Donut. It doesn't bother you all too much because you're fully aware there's content locked behind New Game Plus. Okay, then that's not so bad. It's hard to handle missable content in games, but stuff like that, especially if you can keep like your previous social link stats, that's not so bad. I'm trying to remember what some of my favorite social link chains were in Persona 3. It's been so long, and I didn't get to beat the game, so I didn't max it out. Trying to remember. What was the name of the foreign exchange student that was really into fashion? Bebe, I think? Oops, well, that was silly. Yeah, maybe I should have used Frost Bowling here, too. No, I'll just taunt. It does let you enjoy 2 romance routes, too, except in Royal, where you're going a third playthrough from Makoto. Do you not get in trouble for, two-timing, for lack of a better word? Or is there a way you can time that? Because I've heard it's possible to break social links, but I was careful about it in Persona 3. Oh. You suplexed me? What the heck? How come this guy, this mantid fly, not even a real wasp, can suplex, but Kaboo cannot? Like, buddy, you're a beetle. You were born to yeet, to use a colloquialism. It is Bebe, okay. I remember also liking the old couple that ran the bookstore. I just remember something about, like, a tree in the school grounds that was important to them. Oh, here we go. Okay. No. You don't think you can break links in 5? Oh, never mind then. 2 time away. Who has more health? You. You can only break 1 link in 4. Knock knock. Dare I ask who is there? I'm gonna turn Relay to V. I'm gonna have her heal herself. It's a little sad that, like, my best damage dealer also has healing moves. But what can you do? I'm a healer, but... Then I'm gonna turn Relay to V again. And we're gonna knock this guy out of the sky. 5 is a big punishment for 2 timing. Oh dear. Howl. Howl. Howl who? This is a Howl's Moving Castle joke. If you cheat with all the girls, you get to see the most Chad move of your life? How long will this thing take? You know what? That's a very good question. I know it's jokes, but it's a very good question. I mean, I'm on, well, 20-something. It's not bad. Decent timing. It's Friday night. I can go late. Don't rush it. Be careful. Excellent. Get him, Donut. other social links did I like? I like Junpei in Persona 3. Although maybe the less said about his English voice actor, the better. I was surprised I liked Junpei. I always joke that I was tsundere for Junpei. Because by all rights, I should not like his character, but I found him just amusing enough. I have no idea why. I can't even remember why. I didn't play enough to get far in the social link, but when I played Persona 3 Portable with a female protagonist, I also enjoyed Shinjiro. I really wanted to hang out with Mitsuru, but I wasn't cool enough. Whoa, I didn't know you did that. Ah, heck. Oh, good. Great. Oh, they're all paralyzed. Well, that's not good. I can't even guard because they're paralyzed. Oh, no. V! Oh my gosh. Okay. Is it worth getting V back up? Yes, yes it is. Why don't I use face cam? I'm not actually comfortable with face cam personally because I feel like it would be a lot more difficult to stream because there's always that fear of, you know, having to make yourself presentable. You got to make sure your lighting is good. Plus, I think, a lot more self-conscious doing voices because you can't see it, but I make faces. I also gesture a lot. I'm gesturing right now when I talk. I think it might actually be worth blowing some TP for Frost Bowling here. I also find I don't like watching face cam streams myself. I'm not sure why. It just makes me kind of uncomfortable. You know what I would do? Although not for like... Stop killing me. Not for like a story-heavy game. Get it, Donut. Or where I'm doing a lot of voices, but if I had like a live 2D avatar, like the VTubers you see, I would do that. For anything I'm playing that's not story-heavy, like if I ever felt like streaming Splatoon or Sonic. I don't have the patience or currently the knowledge to make one of those, though. Okay, I should probably fix V. That might be for the best. I'm gonna use sharing stash. That's understandable. Oh, you didn't sound like a weirdo, trust me. That's a valid question. I know a lot of streamers get that exact question, in fact. Because I know some people prefer it. And we're getting a little low on TP. I'm so nervous about using an item now, because, I mean, like, it shouldn't take anything below the, or rather, like, if I take something below the berry, it shouldn't screw up the berry's positioning, and yet, I don't know, I'm nervous about it. Okay. Really wish I could have Donut get the dude in the middle. I'm gonna have her wait. Whoa. That was cool. Yu Narukami, the protagonist of Persona 4, the Chad of Chads. Oh my. Let's not risk it. Yeah. Just gonna have to survive with our wits, by the skin of our teeth, as it were. I think, because I had it planned out years ago, when I get around to Persona 4, I think I'm gonna name the protagonist Ethan Murakami, because I always use E-names for my Mega 10 protagonists, and Murakami I took from the author Haruki Murakami, because I think around the time I had read his book, Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World. Yes, that is the book's name. Very strange book. I can see, I haven't, you know, that's really the only Murakami I've read. Not for everyone, certainly. The man is so Chad at the anime he steals Minato's battle theme? What, you mean the baby, 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 baby? No, I'm not gonna sing that. Sorry. You'll just have to imagine it. I'm not judging you. I mean, it's a good battle theme if it's the one I'm thinking of. I meant to have Kabutant. Alright, Leaf, sorry, you lose your turn. I also really like the female protagonist battle theme in Persona 3 Portable. With like the brassy intro. Always made me feel like a superhero. He steals mass destruction. That's what it's called. I just couldn't think about it. Can you stop buffing each other, please? One fine afternoon you were on Twitch and you stumble onto a VTuber stream. You know, I've heard some people get a little contentious if people on Twitch call them VTubers because they're not on YouTube. I mean, I think it's small potatoes. Oh, this is not gonna kill. Ow. Should have taunted. Actually, no, if I taunted, it would have made a difference. So, whatever. Fem main character is wiping all out. That's it! I get that stuck in my head now and then, too. Sometimes I get them both stuck in my head simultaneously. Like, the verses kind of alternate. I tried looking once if there was, like, a mashup of them both that interweaves them both skillfully. But I didn't look really hard, but all I could really find was people just layering one on top of the other, which does not sound good. You suck at typing, so you make a sentence that would get Chris Hansen knocking on the door. Oh no! We're still kind of low on TP. I might hold off on Frost Bowling for now. Let's get rid of the big guy, because he is the biggest threat, as it were. After playing through the King's game in Golden, I gotta watch the anime version of it. Is the anime good? I know anime adaptations of things can be hit or miss, especially if they're kind of rehashes of stuff. I don't know why I thought about it, but I remembered briefly checking out like the anime version of Danganronpa and being disappointed that not only was the animation stiff, but they rehash things like scene by scene from the game. And it's like, I think the whole point of making an anime version is that you would want to expand upon the stuff in the game, you know, and like make things look more visually interesting than the just the portraits spinning around. I don't like how that thing's attack is really buffed, and I should have frozen it. Oh, that was really underwhelming. And now you overcompensate for stuff because you don't want to be a Discord mod type of guy. You're fine, Oak. I promise. You have a soft spot for the anime version of Danganronpa. Does it... I don't know. Does it actually elaborate on things more? Because I only saw, like, an episode or two. I feel like I shouldn't talk about Danganronpa on stream because somebody is going to burst in and say, what do you mean you like Danganronpa? That means you're a bad person. I don't know if this thing is going to hit me the first turn or if it's just going to boulder. Or lift up a boulder and then hit me second turn. Alright, its defense was so high. I should have frozen it. And not worry too much about TP regeneration. Okay, there's the boulder. Zetsubo Seihiro Chiyoyaku is great, and you love how it kicks in when Junko appears. Maybe I should... Like, is the music done by the same composer? I remember Danganronpa's soundtrack kind of took a little while to grow on me. But I like it quite a bit, especially the trial themes. I really enjoy just, you know, they're bumping. They get y'all fired up for shooting some truth bullets and blasting holes in people's arguments. This stuff is like catnip to me. Okay, I'm gonna have Donut do nothing again. I don't want that guy to unfreeze. The anime does the game no justice, huh? Aw, that's too bad. You just happen to watch the anime first and then play the games. Oh, okay, I can see why you'd have a soft spot then. The aforementioned song is the only new one added for the anime. Oh. Dang it, right, I should have gotten the guy in the back. Ah. What am I doing? Can't believe you're being out-damaged by Donut Leaf. Boy, she takes a lot of damage. I mean, it's because of the badges I have on her, but even then. Medals. Medals! And it makes sense that she's the squishiest one. I mean, not just because of the medals, but like thematically, because she's the tiniest one. Although Leaf also looks like, you know, somebody should be able to snap him like a twig. And it's only the mushroom that stops him from being so easily killable. It fits so well because it starts off with a retro game-like song before it gets going. Okay, I gotta look this up after the stream. Also, boy, it's... Oh, I'm gonna have to bust out, like, the damage ignoring moves. Or the damage, the defense ignoring moves, like Needle Pincer. Man, they're both really expensive. Okay, well, there's that. I mean, I'm almost at, I think, the 30th battle, and I can afford to heal my TP then, so I don't think it should be a big deal. Let's get this. Gourd! See ya. Oops. They even got Sorao to sing it, which is great. Is that the voice actress? When I played the games, I did it in English. So I don't actually know who voices the characters in the original version. Except I know Monokuma is the lady who voices Doraemon, which apparently I've heard would be deliberately jarring for audiences because the association with that character is, you know, cute and inoffensive, and then you have this gleeful murder bear. I gotta say though, I really love Monokuma in the English dub of Danganronpa. I don't remember who voices him, I looked it up once, but he has such a good time, you can tell. Good old murder bear. Alright, get him, Donut. Atta girl. Look, Theta, you have zero idea of what Danganronpa is. Please explain. That is a deep rabbit hole. I can give you the basics. So it's a... I think it a murder mystery. Sort of like a visual novel, but slightly more action-oriented. Where... Oh, boy. I can't even taunt either, because Kaboo is asleep. You play as, in the first one, Makoto Naegi, who is a student who describes himself as very average, but through pure luck wins a spot through a lottery drawing at a place at the prestigious Hope's Peak Academy, which is where, you know, the best of the best go for their education. When he shows up there with other kids, they find out they're locked in the school, and this bear tells them to escape they have to kill each other. And they have to get away with killing someone by not being found guilty in the class trial segment. So it's kind of like Ace Attorney in a way. Definitely not for everyone. The writing, especially in the first game, is a little iffy in parts. I know there's a few bits that would make people uncomfortable, especially in the second chapter. It's very anime, but if you enjoy Ace Attorney, you'd probably like it, I think. And if you have a certain tolerance for a degree of anime nonsense. Ace Attorney, Hunger Games, Psychological Warfare, Prodigy Children, and Murder Mystery all in one. They showed how Naegi's luck won him in mittens. It was the worst bad luck you've ever seen, like in the anime, you mean? Since I think I'm gonna heal next turn, let's just make this fast. Beautiful. Get him, Donut. Atta girl. So yeah, if you enjoy Ace Attorney and have a decent tolerance for anime nonsense, I'd again recommend it with an asterisk. Defense exchange medal. Cool. Let's heal. So yeah, Great Assault and all that. I know it's kind of polarizing for some people. I enjoyed it, you may not, but hey, that's me. I am certainly not the expert on things. I forgot about these big old mushroom guys and how they remind me of the mushroom enemies in Hollow Knight that would roll at you like Sonic and make that noise. Ow. Anime is your sister's forte. The only anime, air quotes, you've watched is Avatar. I am very picky about the media I consume. So, I like animation as a storytelling medium. I mean, I grew up watching all sorts of cartoons. I have a big soft spot for Bugs Bunny, personally. I'm not gonna worry about the damage. And Sailor Moon in particular was very formative for me, because I have a soft spot for superheroes, and it was really cool seeing an all-girl team of heroes. Because it's still kind of rare, but especially back in the day, you know, you never really got to have girls as the protagonist, especially in a more action-oriented show. But there's only, I think, a small handful of anime I really like, so. TLDR, he lost a bet, had to buy juice for people, got stuck in a bus hostage takeover situation, lost a can, the one that causes an explosion that destroyed the original winner's letter about winning, led to Naegi then being selected. Oh, it was a side story. Okay. Boy, oh boy. These are some uncomfortable enemies. I forgot about the zombified beetle and the bees. I wonder if this is uncomfortable for any of them. Still a little sad Kaboo's quest did not have more meat to it. I mean, it was a nice bit of closure for him. Oops, not that. But since... Oh, that's not what I wanted to use. That's okay. Since V and Leaf, their requests were quite involved, I was hoping for a little more for him too. Ow. Right. That's no good. You know what, let's... Are we gonna be here until we're 50? Yes, until floor 50, so I guess maybe I'm not finishing the post-game stuff tonight. But again, it's Friday. I can go a little late. And I'm enjoying just hanging out and chilling with everybody. So... 51. Oh, can you heal at 50 exactly right before whatever boss is gonna come up? That was too soon. Ow. Why did I not guard that well? Because I'm a fool. Let's see. Alright, she's asleep, so I can't even make her heal. If it seems like something was good luck, it's because something even worse is going to happen to him in the future. No, you don't think I can heal. Okay, good to know. So I might as well use my next heal on the 40th challenge, as it were. We did figure out Leaf Steal. If you haven't seen those streams, Oak, I won't spoil it for you. Although I hope then you've not been paying too much attention to some of the comments I've been making about him. Don't worry about it. I think, I'm trying to think of what part of the recordings on YouTube would have the pertinent information. I want to say, the 5th video, like part 5 I have on YouTube. Whatever has the sandcastle as the thumbnail, is where you sort of get the first hint at what Leaf Steel is. Oh, it's you guys. Even when we first step into the hive, there's kind of a hint. So I don't remember how much of the game you've seen, Oak, and it's pretty cool, so I don't want to necessarily spoil. Oh, Theta's got it. Perfect. Leaf Steel, I think, is one of my favorite parts about just this game in general, because it was so unexpected. You know, I wasn't expecting this game to go to a place with body horror, but I'm down. Leave if you don't want spoilers, or at least look away from the chat. How about for those of you that are maybe lurking and don't want spoil? Well, again, I've already kind of said it at different parts. I can give a yell when the explanations are done. Except no, I want to read this stuff out for posterity's sake. Well, I've already been kind of spoiling stuff because, I mean, you know, we've already beaten the main game. So sorry for listening in. I appreciate that you're listening in, but if you don't know what Leaf Steel is, maybe plug your ears for a little bit. I'm reading Theta's comments now, so are you aware he was originally part of an exploration team about 20 to 30 years prior to the game? Ah, see, you don't know the full deal, Oak. He was wrapped up by the Sputter. You've seen everything, so you don't mind. Man, you feel bad for the Ice Moth. Yeah. I love his backstory, though. It's very compelling. I think the devs did a really good job with it. I read some of the AMA that they did, finally. Do I want to burn my TP? I think that guy can summon back up, so... Or not that one, never mind. Apparently earlier in development, Leaf was originally a lady named Cerise. And they wound up changing a lot of his backstory to the whole thing about... so they could give him a wife and child and have his family essentially go on without him as he's wrapped up in the spider's web over, you know, several decades. Which I think was a good idea, because then you sort of get that additional, you know, not just that, wow, I've been sort of in stasis for so many years and the world has changed greatly without me, but especially my family has gone on and lived their lives without me. You know, that, wow, my spouse raised our child without me. And, you know, like, my family is extended, you know, so far past me, and I missed all of that kind of thing. I may not be articulating it very well, because I'm also trying to hit these wasps with a beamerang to the face. But... yeah, so he fell further down than we realized. He fell into the Roach's lab. Did he fall into the Roach's lab? Or, so, no, okay, I'm getting my order of operations mixed up. See, I thought he had gotten wrapped up by the spider and died there, and then was infected by the cordyceps. But maybe he originally did fall into the Roach lab. I can't remember. So, like, did he fall somewhere? We don't know if he was dead then or died in testing, but the Roaches used his corpse for testing as they realized moths, for whatever reason, have a high affinity for magic. Eventually, a prototype Cordy broke free and merged with Leaf's corpse, leading to Leaf becoming a prototype of the Zamos we saw earlier in the game. Is that answered somewhere else, like specifically that order of operations? Because I'm very curious about it. Man, you guys are so tanky. And it's going to be even worse for the last batch of enemies, isn't it? Well, there are thieves, so I definitely need to get rid of them right now. He has the tentacles and Luigi gibberish that the Psalms have. Oh, the fact you described it as Luigi gibberish, you're not wrong. Don't do that. So at some point, it seems like Leaf eventually ended up in the spider web. He most likely fell into the lab, was used as testing by the roaches, and got caught in the spiders. Oh, it's all hypothesis. Okay. But we do know that the roaches knew about Leaf and the fusion, at least. See, I was wondering if the roaches had Leaf in their clutches at all, or not. Cause yeah, there was that one frame picture on one of the monitors, and it really is only there for one frame. I had to frame advance to get a picture of it. Of what looks like Leaf on the wall of monitors in that kind of Easter egg room. Why did I try and freeze this guy? And this is gonna do nothing. It'll be very cute, though. Oh, right. Oh, you do multi-hits. Oh, and you just... Oh, good. Good. Oh, this is really sad. Yeah, that's not good. I can't, like, use frost bowling where they're frozen, right? It's just gonna... Yeah, I thought so. Be funny if it did. I mean, V's already frozen. Surely you could just roll her. Or just throw her awkwardly. Stop! Oh no! And I think my healing item, my revival items are in the top slots. I've got one. Please don't screw up the item order. Please, please, please. Oh my god, it screws up the item order. What? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna restart. I'm just gonna do it. Why does that screw it up? It shouldn't. I took it from the bottom. Ugh. That's okay. You know what I'm gonna do is, maybe on my own time, I will get through the end with 3 or 4 tangy berries in my inventory, and then do a little bonus recording of what happens at the end. Yeah, F. What the heck? Why does it work that way? Bug Fables, please explain. I'm so sad. Oof. Well, not really anything for it now, huh? Whatever. Whatever! I thought it would be fine, because it's at the bottom of the item list. Why does it work that way? Guys, this cave is stupid and you hate it. You did warn me it was stupid and that you hated it. And low. That's okay. I'll get through the rest of it in my own time. Maybe I'll do... I don't know if I do like a stream or I just record on my end. Maybe put it on YouTube as a little bonus video. Well, I appreciate all of you sticking with me through this dumb cave. You know what, fine, if I can use items again, fine. I know, right? So close to the end, too. I should have just stuck to my guns and left Kaboo dead. I'm sure we could have finagled our way out of that. I don't get it, though. Why? Wonder what the prize is. I don't know. Maybe like Tangy rolls in and like punches the last boss for you. Actually, just be safe. Try not to use items. Okay. As I use one. Yeah, I used a magic seed to heal Kaboo, which I thought would be fine because it was at the very bottom of the item list. So I didn't think it would shuffle my item space, but I guess apparently when you use something, just everything gets bumped up one. Which is really silly, if I may say so myself. How does that work? That's okay. I will, again, do it on my own time and make a little bonus recording of what happens at the end. Just for you guys, and also because I want to know. But I am going to finish this dang cave. Why did I not just freeze this guy? You think what happens is the game is programmed to take the top item if you have multiple copies. Oh, that would do it, wouldn't it? Well, that's disappointing. Oh well. Now we know. I guess I could have just done 4 tangy berries, huh? Oh well, rip. Boy, V is not in great shape, huh? But I mean, we already restarted once tonight. I'm not doing it again. I think I at least want to check out Maki's request before turning in. Part 20, the chatting episode. I mean, as long as you guys don't mind. Well, rip V. Why is it coded like that? You don't know, coding is stupid. Who knows? I wonder what he says to get her back on her feet. What would possibly make V get up? There's a reward in it for you. What am I doing? Turn relay. There's a reward in it for you if you get off your butt. I mean, obviously he would phrase it much nicer than that, but it's just a guess. That sounds like a reasonable guess. Still a shame, though. Oh, I pressed that way too soon. What am I doing? Look, V, treasure! I should draw... I forget who said it, but... I know there was a bit in the last stream where V was about to suggest using a beamerang for diplomatic reasons, which Kaboo stops her, and you don't see how, you just see her going, ow! And someone suggested maybe he just grabs and pinches her cheek to stop her. I theorize that he kicks her in the shins. Maybe it's a combination, depending on the situation, because definitely more than once has V said something and Kaboo reprimanded her for it with violence. So I should draw that. Probably grabbing her cheek would be nicer than kicking her in the shins, though. I'm going to... Let me turn relay to V here. I'm gonna get rid of this midge. Oh, it was the Roach Chief, that was it. Oh. She was not able to kill. Man, that's cool. Oh. Not blocking that was not cool, but the rest is pretty cool. I'm gonna get this first, then I'm gonna turn relay. Actually, I don't think... Oh, maybe Leaf and Donut can kill it. I have to say, this is still better than the Pit of 100 Trials, which I never bothered to do past floor... Well, no, I think I got to, like, floor 80-something once, but I just had to book it because I was not prepared for just the intensive use of resource. Really? Well, they only have 2 health. That's fine, I guess. You know, I'm gonna use... It's only 2 HP, though. Maybe I'll just have her use Secret Stash herself, and then have these guys finish up the other 2. If you demand for money one more time, we aren't getting McDonald's on the way home. Have you guys seen that, triangle graph where the axes are like for going to McDonald's, one of them is like, we have food at home. One is buys a single black coffee and leaves, and then the other one is McDonald's, McDonald's, McDonald's. Where do these characters fall on that axis? I mean, I say that, but it's very obvious. Kaboo is we have food at home. Leaf is buys a single black coffee and leaves, and V is McDonald's, McDonald's, McDonald's. You only say that because it's 50 fights. Well, am I wrong? Do the pits have shortcuts? Like the Pit of 100 Trials? I had it in my head that once you leave, you have to start back from the first floor, which is a huge drag. Okay, it was you in the back that gave me such a headache last time. You know, maybe I should just... Well, I don't know, because of the defense, I don't know if Frost Bowling would kill it. I don't really want to take that risk. Probably better just use Hurricane Toss, I think. There we go. Hi, Boogie! Taking a break from squids, I take it? The trifecta. What do you miss about college life? McDonald's? Dang, that was really sad. I should have just frozen them. Oh, being able to go out and get McDonald's and Popeyes whenever you want. We don't have Popeyes here in Canada. Or maybe we do, and I've just never been aware of it. I don't know. I don't really go out, nor do I partake of fast food very often. I remember when I was in the States, well, not last year because, you know, reasons, but the year before that, I remember seeing in a food court a Popeyes, and that was when, like, their, like, chicken sandwich that everyone went nuts over, had come out, and I thought maybe I should go try it, and I realized, oh no, they're definitely sold out. Probably wouldn't be that good. I don't like greasy food. It just tends to upset my stomach, and that's not worth it. Oh, just got back from your parents. Now ready for squids. Oh, perfect. I know I said earlier, oops, sorry, V, but if any of you happen to have Splatoon and would like to do some splatting after this stream, because I'm probably going to play a little since the Mushroom versus Star Splatfest is going on. I don't know if Donut and Leaf will kill this thing's defense. I'm just going through so much TP, I hate it. Popeyes is cheap and extremely filling. Oh. I mean, that's good. That's what you really want, especially if you're a broke college student. What the... Uh-oh. Well, sorry, V. And now I think whatever that big attack is gonna... Yeah. Oh, that was kind of underwhelming, actually. Whoops. I should probably fix her. Get up. How does it compare to KFC? It's insulting to even compare the two. KFC is just so much worse. I mean, I'd say I don't like KFC, but again, I don't like greasy fried food because it just makes me sick most of the time. I'm just gonna burn the TP for it. Maybe one of these days, if I get a chance, I'm in the States again. I'll try Popeyes just for you, Theta. Yeah, I don't know if we have Popeyes up here. I don't think so. Yay! Oh, I would have liked that. Well, that'll make doing the last bit again easier, I would assume. The cricket was on at home, and every ad break there were like 2 or 3 KFC ads because they sponsor it. Yeah, I never thought about Australia having KFC. Just because it just feels like such a quintessentially American company. I mean, I'm not surprised. You know, Japan has KFC. But, I don't know, I guess it's just kind of weird to contemplate in some way. Doesn't it just turn relay? I don't remember if that snail also does status effects. I don't really want to find out. So I'll take the TP hits. It's probably better to use needle pincer, isn't it? Oh, it didn't kill. Dang. Leaf's not gonna be able to do anything to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Nope, not that. It's your brother's favorite fast food place, which is weird because they have herbs and spices and your brother's very picky. This is gonna do nothing. Good job, Donut. Oh, you just buff yourself. Okay. Oh, I guarded way too soon because I thought it was gonna charge at me. Why can't you do that, Kaboo? I don't like the way that snail is just vibrating intensely, you know? You've reached the point where you know the workers at certain Popeyes, so you always get extra tenders. Feels good. It pays to be kind to your food service workers. You know, speaking again as somebody who also works in a service industry, I'm just gonna... I don't know if the exhaustion from turn reeling to Kaboo would let him finish this thing off, but let's find out. Please don't do 0. This sad little clunk. Yeah, you too, Donut. Ow. Eh, Leaf is in the back. He doesn't get hit much, whatever. What bug can you not understand? A mumblebee? That's me, because I have a soft voice. I am a mumblebee. You have more fried chicken places around Australia now, but they're mostly Asian style, Korean, or Japanese, etc. Oh. I don't know if we have many of those here. I know, like... maybe like a year or 2 ago, somewhere nearby, they opened a, well, not super nearby, I've just seen it a few times, a Jollibee, which I know is a really popular chain from the Philippines, but I've never tried it. Again, I don't do the heavy fast food, so I wouldn't know how it compares. We have, I think, a fairly large Filipino population in the city, though, so it makes sense that they would open a Jollibee here. You gotta corner that market, you know? Wait, your churches do fast food? Churches is a fast food brand. Are they open on Sunday? We're in the home stretch. We're so close. Sorry about the stupid item thing that's haunting me. Whatever. As I said, I will do the last little bit on my own time. And maybe, like, just make a little recording and upload that. See how that goes. I am a little curious if I can pull off... Because, I mean, I know OBS can let me just sort of record locally without streaming it. So I can do that my own time and just upload it as a bonus video. Or even, like, do it sooner rather than later and append it to the tail end of this. Which would make sense, right? Part 20, the one that's all chatting in caves. You should try more Filipino food. Me too! Although, I don't know how well it would agree with me just because of so much fish. I'm not accustomed to a lot of seafood. I mean, I'd definitely be willing to try it. But just, you know, I never really had much fish growing up. Because, like, my mom did not like fish. Except for pickerel. She was okay with pickerel, which you can't really get here very often. And we're in a landlocked place. It's hard to get really fresh fish. See, I never really had a lot of fish, so I'm not necessarily accustomed to eating or cooking it. And I like sushi well enough. Small amounts, but... Oh, I forgot you did this. You just got a random flashback when I said Filipino. I want to get rid of this guy so I can get the boulder dude. I mean, I could just have V get the boulder dude in the back, I suppose, but... Fish is fiddly to store and cook, too. Yeah, it's like when I buy fish, I know I really need to use it the day of, or its quality is going to drop rather drastically. Oh, that didn't make you drop it, huh? Maybe I'll just freeze you. Assuming this will actually make you drop it. There we go. It's still up there. What gumption. What balance. Okay. How you're willing to play through all this again is beyond you. Well, it's because I want to see all the content in this game. And I've really been enjoying sharing it with everybody. I'm gonna do it. I gotta. It's like saying doing it for the Vine, but I'm doing it for... I can't think of a fun play in words for that. Oh, this isn't gonna kill. Dang. I miscalculated. You know what? That was kind of underwhelming, though. I mean, Leaf's not in great shape, but... Do it for the hive, thank you. Watching the food channel... So many recipes use fish and it's not relatable. I haven't seen the Food Network in a long time. I don't watch TV. You know, I'm just gonna use... Do I want to use frost bowling? I mean, I really want to get rid of these Obama honeys, and since my whole item thing has been screwed up, it's like, whatever. I'm just gonna restore my TP anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But like, oh, that's not what I want to use. That would have been silly. Now let me focus on this, and then I'll say the dumb thing I was thinking of. Okay, when I was last in the States, if it was late at night in the hotel, and I couldn't sleep, sometimes I would put on, or just like in the background where like I would have a snack or something. I would put on the Food Network just for some background noise, and because I found it the least obnoxious TV station to put on. I remember I developed a tolerance, let's say, for Guy Fieri, who is generally too loud for my taste. But you know what? He seems to be a really nice dude and is genuinely supportive of all the restaurants and other chefs he would visit. And, like, even if he doesn't like something, he's still really supportive. I remember one of the episodes I saw, he tried chitlins, I think, which, until I heard it said out loud, I didn't know that was how you said it. Because when it's written out, it's chitterlings. It's a kind of food from the American South, so I wasn't really familiar with it. But it's pig's intestines. And I know they're a huge pain to prepare because they need a lot of cleaning and boiling and cooking, and the smell apparently is very strong. And he was visiting a restaurant that specialized in that kind of southern cuisine, and there were a lot of regulars who really loved it because it reminded them of their childhood. But he tried them, and he didn't like it, and the chef, she was laughing, she thought she was very sweet. And she said, yeah, it's an acquired taste. You can play Persona multiple playthroughs, but this? Nah. You want to try chitlins? Yeah, you've tried a lot of interesting foods, Boogie. What are some of the more unusual fare that you've tried? I mean, I know unusual is really relative. I think it's kind of more in the West that people are reluctant to use, like, offal in particular. So, you know, like, I don't know, chicken feet or pig's feet or chicken hearts or something. Like, you can buy them. I've seen them in the grocery store. But, like, I see them, I wouldn't know what to do with them because, you know, my repertoire in cooking has never used any offal before. But, like, it makes sense. You want to use every bit of the animal, right? You've had pork brain noodle soup. I remember you mentioning that. How was it? I don't know if I would try, like, a little bit of brain if offered to me, but, I know it's really high in cholesterol, and I think I would want to avoid it for that reason. It sounds like the kind of food that, because of, like, the cholesterol and fat content, it would just make me sick. Oh, I should have healed you, huh? Sorry, V. Yeah, I should fix that. And now Kaboo is on fire. No two beetles are not on fire. Up and at 'em. You got a shrimp hankering. You know, I've never really been a shrimp person. I can't really tell you why. It's just... I can do a little bit of shrimp, but I get sick of them really fast. I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. I might actually just V and then... Chicken feet, pig feet, chicken hearts, chicken gizzard, chicken gristle. Chicken gristle. Brain is visually very off-putting. Looks like cooked cauliflower, feels kind of like fat, but hard to eat a whole one. Yeah, I would imagine. Again, I think, like, what tends to put me off food is texture in particular. I really don't like, let's say, solid bits in something soft, like, the biggest example I can think of is bubble tea. I really don't like the tapioca bubbles. I find their texture, the boba, I find them very off-putting. I know some people love them, and that's their favorite part of bubble tea, but I can't. Generally, I find, like, I've been to a few places that specialize in, like, those kind of fancy teas, not just with the boba, but, like, fancy milk teas and all of that stuff. My brother likes them. But I find they tend to be way too sweet for my blood. I do not have a sweet tooth. Oh, good night, Oak! I thought you were saying Oak want to go to New York, New York. Because, I mean, New York apparently has a lot of really nice restaurants there. I just totally misinterpreted that. Alright, what am I doing in this battle? My TP's getting kind of low, but I can definitely have Kaboo taunt, at least. Kind of weird having a Deadlander here, along with, like, a cactus. Yeah, it would be nice if they changed the battle theme as this went on. Well, maybe when I play this on my own time, before I start recording the last bit, I will just put on my own music in the background. That's what I tend to do, like, when I play Slay the Spire. I put on my own stuff. I actually have a playlist that I often put on of, it's like, it's in Japanese, but it's like top 100, like, RPG. There's battle themes, there's, like, boss themes, town themes, title screen themes, like, there's different videos for all of them. Which is actually where I first heard Rivers in the Desert. I mentioned that last stream. So that's usually my background music or something of the sort when I play Slay the Spire. So maybe I'll just do that. Might as well just use one of the berry smoothies or something. Or actually what I could do is maybe use one of the... That's not what I want. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But I'm gonna suffer for you guys. It's okay, Og. Let's just get rid of V, get rid of this thing. What are these balloons made of? Hopes and dreams. the end is almost here and you can stop hearing the song over and over. I'm so sorry. I would put on something else in the background, but I don't want to get content claimed, you know? I could actually sing Rivers in the Desert, but I don't think I could reliably stay on key while I'm hearing other music in the background. 5R is one of your favorite song tracks. Yeah, that's pretty high praise considering how good Persona battle themes tend to be. What the heck was it? Boy, you guys are so tanky, cripes. I'm gonna get rid of the little seedlings. Use Kevin MacLeod, copy strike free. I hope so, but I've also noticed some content creators, like, they'll have, like, randos try and claim ownership of certain songs. Like, some of my Undertale videos, my recordings on YouTube, had content claims on them, which just means that they get demonetized, but since I don't have a monetized channel right now anyway, it doesn't matter. But it's like some random person who is definitely not Toby Fox or in any way associated with Toby Fox has claimed ownership of like some of the songs in the video. Yeah, definitely better not to take risks lightly. Whoa, there's that star just going by there. So that's a little frustrating. Yeah, Twitch is getting really bad with claims, I've heard. Can I even sing another song and not risk getting content claimed? Lucky those balloons haven't popped. I hope the devs do another AMA. I feel like probably not, but there's still stuff that I'm curious about. Can Leaf get drunk? Which is something I'd wondered briefly earlier. Because I remember they had said that because of the mushroom, Leaf can't get food poisoning. So does that mean would he not feel the effects of alcohol? Oh! It's you guys! Well, remember when these things, like, absolutely murdered Kaboo? Pepperidge Farm remembers. As long as I don't sing more than 5 seconds. People be claiming telephones ringing? That's how Mixer died. I didn't know that was how Mixer died. Oh. Well, I'm already at max level, so whatever. I just had it in my head that Mixer kind of died because nobody used it. Leaf cannot get drunk. Aw. We're almost there. Man, you guys have so many hit points. It's killing me. Alright. Maybe I should just have Leaf use charge. Get a little more damage out of her, since I might as well just use a healing item anyway. I feel like that tangy berry in my inventory is mocking me. Ugh, cripes. Team Snagemouth go to a bar. They all order orange juice. Can you stop? Ugh. Ow. After 50, you can go nigh-nigh, not to New York. Probably use another one of those Queen's Feasts, I guess. I'm so sad. Actually, I'm gonna have Kaboo. I'm gonna have him taunt, but I don't even know if he can get the, or rather he can take anything if this thing just AoEs. Mocking me. Yeah, isn't there something on the 51st? Get some TP ready for the final round? Oh, okay. Good to know. What am I doing? U, V. I wonder if the bees drink wine. Or mead, I guess, because honey. Oh, I forgot you did that. Stop. Just because, well, V and her sister have French names. I checked the dev AMA. It is confirmed that her full name is meant to be pronounced in the French way. I'm gonna have V attack first and then use the berry smoothie. Yeah, what am I doing? No? Oh, that's right. I need to turn Relay to her. That's what's going on. I have been issued my warning. What would Team Snakemouth order at a bar? Good question. Leaf would probably order some, like, really fancy, elaborate cocktail. I mean, even, like, regardless of, you know, alcohol having any effect. Just because it tastes good, it looks nice. Oh, that did kill. Well, that's okay. I'll just use an item the first turn. It would probably come with, like, a little cocktail umbrella. And that would be, like, part of the appeal for him. Okay. This is the, like, the final round. Cripes, you have so much health. Ugh. Kaboo would order the sweetest, most ornamental cocktail as well. I feel like he would, you know, because it tastes good and he doesn't want to taste the alcohol. But the problem is that you order those and then you get drunk off them because you don't taste the alcohol and you don't realize until it's too late, so to speak. Kaboo will have one hangover and then declare never again. This is the worst day of my life. Except for when my friends died, I guess. It's not a proper wine name unless it's super French. I mean, that's not... Oh, no. Kaboo! Heck. I'm gonna focus on... Oh, I don't have TP. I'm gonna focus on getting rid of... one of these guys first. He napping. He's dirt napping. V is not allowed to drink because she's like 16. But yeah, it was really vindicating seeing that her proper name is indeed supposed to be pronounced the French way, because that's what I went with. So, you know, I feel validated. Not getting rid of one of them ASAP is really bad. Ugh. I forgot what big jerks these guys are. I feel like maybe I should have tried to freeze it instead. I guess I can still do that, huh? Nice that when you revive somebody, they get their turn. Thinking about when I played Final Fantasy IX, because it was brought up last stream. Oh, you didn't freeze. Great. I remember having instances in that game, heck, where someone would die and I would revive them with a Phoenix down, but that gives you like less than 10 HP, and then before I could heal them further, something would just immediately kill them again. I have no way of... yeah. Well, oh, I can't even use Frozen Drill because Leaf is asleep. Well... there's this, I suppose. Feels like kind of a waste, but... knowing French basics finally comes in useful. Someday maybe I'll improve my French, but I think Japanese takes priority in my mind. This might be bad. I don't have enough healing items for whatever the next fight is. Sleep block me to death? No, it's fine. Woohoo. Good thing I got all those tangy carpaccios with the donut shoved into them. You did it! Congratulations! You have successfully completed the Cave of Trials. I can't believe it's been like the whole stream. It brings me joy that I can reward you with this. Take it! A magic ribbon that somehow increases teamwork. What use could it have? Is this what you're talking about? The reward for Donut that just makes her recover 1 TP? But your journey is still far from over, my friends. If you want to keep fighting, just talk to me again and we shall begin the process once more. I no longer possess any amazing rewards, but you shall still earn berries, so feel free to come back anytime. Oh, since this was the first time you beat the Cave of Trials, random mode is now available to add some spice in future challenges. Oh, cool. What, there's not like another fight? If I missed the block on Kaboo and he put Leaf and V further to sleep, that would have been game over. Oh. The stupid reward. Well. Oh, I tabbed out of the window. I'm like, why can't I move? Where can I change the ribbons again? Not here. Maybe it has to be like at our house. Wow. Oh, that's right. I can't even pick this up. It's mocking me. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna check out Maki's request. I don't get the 51st fight. Oh, that's what... Okay, it's... I thought, like, if you had that berry, it would be a guaranteed different fight, but... Stupid item order. Well, now I know for next time. At my house or the lab. Maybe I'll put it on Donut out of spite, even though I would rather have the extra damage. Well, we're gonna check out the grasslands for Maki and Kina, and then I'm gonna take a break, and I guess we're gonna continue on Tuesday. Haha! I broke out the nice art for no reason. What is this? Resist all. Oh, that's cool. I don't have enough money for it right now, but I have stuff in the bank, so... If Donut looks cute, then it's all worth it. I'm sure Kaboo and V are sore and miserable. And Leaf is also sore, but... I mean, at least Donut will look cute. Beautiful. Ugh. There we go. Was it worth it? Yeah, I would also keep the pink ribbon, but hey, we got to see it. I would much rather have more damage than, like, what, 1 TP regeneration? I just want to hit things real hard. That's my strategy. Okay, let's go to the far grasslands and then see what they want and then call it an evening. Well, I'm sorry, it was just a cave. It was like a cave and a third, too. I wonder if it'd be better to go to Defiant Route and then walk to... Nah. I'm just gonna go to the grasslands. I don't think it's that far to the entrance from the tunnel. That extra 1 damage might save me. Yeah, it's definitely helped me out before when Donut is just beefy enough to destroy something. Hi, Riz. You know, I'm gonna put on Bug Me Not. I'm just gonna take off something. Just for now. Nope. It is not the correct button. Take up this. That is also not the correct button. Oh boy. Come on, brain. They're waiting for where I found the claw. I don't remember where I found the claw. As my friend Carrie always says, oops, I've slept since then. Excuse me, coming through. Part 20 wasn't worth it. That's the subtitle for the whole stream. Well, Leaf is probably happy. Leaf's already had a good day. For when we did a bunch of side quests and played card games, though, and got Donut. Oh, that's right. North, and then, what, west or something? Unless you meant west on the previous screen. I think they said north and then west, though. Hey. Team Snake Mouth. Enjoy your time in the Wasp Kingdom. It was through those rocks? Ah, heck. I was looking at them thinking, we've already been back there, right? It's not that, right? Ha! Ha ha! That's okay. That's okay. More donut is always worth it. This is true. But yeah, we've already had like a good day on one of my side quest focus streams where we played children's card games and we acquired donut. V had a good day when she got to make up with Joan. Do all that. That was a very cute moment. Kaboo has not had a good day. I think Kaboo is long overdue for a good day. Can I get a view of the Wasp Kingdom? I can't really access much of it, unfortunately. Oh, here. Hey. Thanks for meeting me here. I'll explain when you're ready. Are you? No. I understand. Come back when you're ready. Hello, Kina. Hurry up! I want to get out of here. Is it Kaboo's turn for a good day? It's never Kaboo's turn for a good day. Don't just dump her on the ground. It kind of looks like it has like a pinched face. You know, with the puffed up cheeks. So what's the big plan? Yin brought me here once. I believe it's where she was born. She may have been waiting to come back to mature. Is there any basis for that? Well, no. But trust me on this one. That we will. But why did you require our assistance? Yeah, you made it here all by your... crud. For I suspected this might happen. Oh. You could have told us before. Maki explaining his plans? Please. Not now, Kina. They were probably attracted by the energy Yin's giving off. Don't let them get near Yin. We must protect her until she pupates. Team, let us stop them. Well, she better pupate in like the next 5 minutes. V and Jean is the highlight of this game. At least it is for you. It was so cute. Heck with it. Yeah, I never really stopped to look at V's expression while that's happening. I gotta check it in the recording. Oh, there's... Oh. Cave of Trials 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh, I can change ribbons in combat now. Well, that's novel. His good day should be the finale. Oh, hey, you contributed. It's just like a gauntlet of these guys. Joan is the name of V's sister. Too late to say. This is gonna be a long fight. I am allowed in the Wasp Hive now. That's good to know. Maybe it'd be better to have Kaboo taunts. I mean, I've got the TP restorative items. I could just keep running dudes over. But then I don't want Kaboo to not have a turn and then more of them to come in and then we can't kill them. Or rather, they do too much damage to us. V's expression is good, yeah. I definitely gotta check it out on a recording. There's around 20 of them? Alright. Crack Knuckles. Let's do it. I aimed a little high. I got impatient. But it's fine. It's already been a long night. It's okay, Oak. If you have to go New York, New York, you can. Talking about Knuckles again. Have I brought up Sonic in stream before? I think I briefly mentioned wanting to stream Sonic 3 and Knuckles, maybe, as like a potential fun 1 or 2 off. You know, as much Sonic 3 and Knuckles I've played, I've never really... I don't know if I've bothered playing through the game as Knuckles. I remember trying it years ago and finding it not as fun. I don't think I've tried recently, though. Oh, yay. If only we had Fire Bombs or Geno Blast. Seems we managed to ward them off. Oh. Whoa. Hello. Can you talk now, or is it still muh? There should be more. Where are they? No, shh. They're asleep. Maki. You know my name? Oh, great. She can talk now. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. Thank you, Team Snake Mouth. You helped me keep her safe. Yin's our friend too. It's fine. She's got quite potent magic. Wonder what'll come of it. Magic! Well, back to the castle with us. Right, brother? Not yet. First, let me reward you for everything you've done. Oh, thanks. Okay, and it's gonna say I don't have room. Oh no, they're special. Sir Maki, these items are about the least I could give you. Don't worry. We'll make good use of them. Well, they must be permanent stat boosters. Is that so? Well, if we've been looking for sparring partners... Huh? Like, fight you for real? Yeah, brother needs some real challengers. If you're interested, you know where to find us. Not really. You're always moving around. Thank you, Leaf, because I was thinking the same thing. The Ant Palace's bridge. We'll think about it. Bye-bye. Aw, this is cute. I'm glad this is worth it for a pepper. Oh, the last item needed for Danger V. Really? Okay, well, I know this is who this is going on. I'm gonna give that to V. Don't yell at me. I'm gonna give this to Kaboo, because he's taunting. Perfect. Sorry, Leaf, you get nothing. Alright. Definitely I'm gonna call it an evening. Maybe I will append this video before I put it on YouTube with the last boss of the cave. I will do it for you guys. This whole thing was for a pepper. I mean, we got Yin to pupate. She's very cute. She's so round and fluffy, as any good moth should be. Well, Leaf isn't round, but he's fluffy, so I'll take it. The fight is just showing you how inferior you are. Oh, good. Nice to see Kina get to throw down at one point, though. Okay, well, definitely not the last Bug Fable stream. Thank you so much for sticking with me through all of that nonsense, everybody. I guess next time we're gonna fight some bosses. Team Slacker, Maki and Kina, presumably. There's a couple more requests. We're gonna take care of those, and then see what happens. Ma! I kind of miss the ma! But that's okay. I mean, we'll always have people! And that's all we really need, right? Yin is a better mage, Maki's a better danger Maki, Kina is a better support. Welp. Alright, take good care, everybody. I might do a little Splatoon before bed. We'll see. Have a wonderful evening. Please enjoy your weekend. I will catch you on Tuesday. Thank you again for your patience. Bye-bye.